It has begun. Team of the Year is officially here. We now have these upgrade packs we've been longing for. Welcome to Team of the Year Day 4. I'm UsureUK. I hope you're doing okay, guys. This is now the official start, and not exactly as we thought they would be. Not league-specific upgrades. We've got this is exactly what we had last year, I believe. We have the Premium, which requires rare golds, 11, 45 chemistry for all of the main 5 leagues. We also have just the standard one, which is just called the upgrade for that league. And they require just gold commons and 11 as well, of course, and for 30 chemistry. So you can pretty much put anyone in here. You just have to have a few in the right positions. So gold commons and gold rares from any leagues are going to go up and up and up. You can look to invest in some of these. If we get lightning rounds tomorrow, it might be a good shout. A lot of people are going to be looking at that sort of time. But what I would recommend, and obviously, you know, we record this to give you guys trading advice, trading tips, because you guys can find this out for yourself. But what you might not understand or maybe look into is the fact that these are league specific, or they give you back players that are from certain leagues, means these league SBCs are going to get repeated more and more and more. With people doing these, they're going to get untradeable players back that are going to help them continue to complete the league SBCs from that league. And so silvers and bronzes from those leagues that are required to complete certain teams are gonna go up in price. If you can quickly get your hands on these now, perfect. Doesn't matter what they're going for. If we have a look, earlier I bought Serie A silvers for around about 1,000 coins each, and let's have a look at them now. We did as well, and I'll get onto that. We have made an investment, and it's really poor timing. I'll show you in a second. Let's first of all have a look at silver Serie A, and what are they going for? At the moment, they're still going quite cheap. We've got most of them at 1k or under. Looks like they're being flooded here. These, I'm sure, are going to rise. Absolutely. So you can have a look at any of these and any expensive ones. Let's see if we can pick this guy up. We will do indeed. They should definitely rise. They were 1.5k before. I wouldn't expect them to be anything else other than that. And sell them probably by Wednesday evening. We're hoping, obviously, for not any silver, any rare Electrums or any Electrum pack or any mixed player pack from EA in additional content. That's all we're hoping for, just no additional silver supply, and those silvers should rise and rise and rise if you're on a low budget. If you're on a higher budget, what I do recommend you do is go into those lewandowskis we talked about in the video yesterday at lightning rounds tomorrow. I've also been going in on Neuers and Ramoses because they should go out of packs tomorrow, and they should stay out of packs for a few days, as the whole team of the year will go into packs, and you can't obviously have 2 different types of the cards in packs at the same time. So it means their gold card goes out of packs, and at the moment they are at fodder price. They are just sitting at the same value. So if they're out of packs for, say, 5 days or 7 days or 9 days even, their price should go up as long as we get a well-demanded, high-rated SBC, which I'm hoping it's Team of the Year. I'm hoping we get something like that. Maybe like a Kante SBC or something like that, so we can you know, get more money from this fodder, the high-rated fodder. I've also gone in on Saul. He does really, really well normally. I just bought him at 7.5. I have no idea. He might be lower now. But we didn't get any lightning rounds, and we should be having an SBC very, very shortly. I'll be covering that in a second. That comes in about 10 minutes time, so you'll see that in this video. And if something comes up, we're going to rash invest. I'll upload the video, and you guys can maybe follow suit. Okay, so it looks like Saul's down by 200 coins. That's really hardly anything at all, not to worry. We're not going to buy any just yet. We're going to wait until those SBCs or that SBC comes out. If we do get something at 7:30 like we have the last couple of days, then we will go and invest, depending on the requirements, of course. If it's high chemistry and an 84 rated squad, of course, Saul's going to do great. We'll see initially people offloading fodder from these leagues because they're going to pack loads of them. But then after a while, you're going to see a lot of people continue to complete SBCs, the icon packs. And I would say fodder will just go up and up and up and up. We do have to bear in mind lightning rounds tomorrow, as the goalkeepers and defenders will probably come out. So maybe then is a good time to buy your fodder. But if it goes really low tonight, or we get a really well-demanded SBC, which you'll see in a minute, then we need to rash invest now, and hopefully we can flip them quickly before around about 3 PM tomorrow, and then once again go back in, and then we're trying to get out before Thursday morning with rewards, and then Thursday evening when the whole team of the year should be in packs. So silvers from any of the main leagues, bronzes from any of the main leagues for their going rate, if you can get them now, or if you can get any sort of deals. Have a look at Footbin, have a look at the graph, see what they were before 6 PM today, and then just invest at those prices or under. Should be quite low in the early hours of the morning European time, UK time. And if you're in America, late at night, 10, 11 p.m. for you. Obviously not as late as the UK or Europe, but that sort of time you should be seeing a dip in the market. We have seen it 6 a.m. in the morning, prices be low, and then people wake up. Europe is the majority of the player base. So when they wake up, when the people from Europe wake up, they start grinding these SBCs again, and then they go, oh, too many duplicates from the Prem. I'm going to have to complete the West Brom team. I've got a few golds. And then they have to spend however many coins it is on the West Brom silvers. Extortionate, I know. So if you do know some of the expensive silvers already, and you do have those prices in mind, have a look at them. If they're still similar price, I would recommend you go and invest in them. We should see people completing these league SBCs, as it gives them an incentive when they get the untradeable players back from it. So we made a few investments, and some of them I think are going to do well, like the Rebic, the Lewandowskis, the Neuers, the Ramoses. But the other investment I want to quickly get to is probably, it's incredibly unfortunate timing. We picked up Ben Yedder's, and then they brought out league-specific upgrades, and if you go and do that League One one, you might not, because you can only get, well, you can get Mbappe, you can get Neymar, so people are probably still going to do it. Actually, probably people should do that and get the gold Mbappe and Neymar, and then also they can get Ben Yedder from it as well. So the fact that we just invested just before I saw the Premier League upgrade came out, that came out right at 6, but then they didn't release any of the other leagues. I invested into these Ben Yedders, what I thought at the time was a good price, and then all of a sudden they bring out all the league SBCs, all the main league upgrades, and he's just going to go down in price. I've really been unfortunate there. I thought, what a great time to buy. Maybe tomorrow Lightning Rounds might be a little bit lower, but it should be good. He's a really low price, and when he goes out of packs, this card should rebound nicely. We've got incredibly unlucky there with our timing, but that is the way it is sometimes with trading. I expect him to crash, really. People to be offloading, panic selling. I mean, he's really low anyway, so I just think people will panic because they will think that people are going to pack him the league-specific upgrades, and they have a right mind to. Hopefully, we don't see any this evening pop up under this filter. Of course, if you are looking to buy some of these, obviously you got to make sure you don't buy the 86 version. So far I haven't. I bought around 13 of him, so yeah, we're pretty well invested, about 6 million coins into him, something like that. So fingers crossed we don't see him drop any further, and then I'm hoping to get about 450 460 out of him on Thursday. That would be ideal. As you can see, none popping up so far, but they were being panicked. I saw 410. I saw a few pop up just after I bought mine for lower after those upgrade packs had come out, but it's okay. It is what it is. Hopefully we're going to hold on to them, and in about a couple of minutes time we're going to rash invest this 2 million coins into some fodder and then flip it quickly. So I've got some medium-term investments in those Ben Yedders. I've got long-term investments in the Neuers, Lewandowskis and the Ramoses, and we'll hopefully have a short-term investment in a few minutes with an SBC that's going to come out. So let's find out if there is any content then. Okay, so it's 1 second to 7:30. Let's see now if they have released anything. I'm hoping for something really, really good. So far, 83 plus midfielder upgrade. This is what we got with the attackers yesterday. Did assume that this might come out, but didn't want to throw everything into it. High chemistry, wingers, right backs, left backs are going to bang. 83 rated. Let's go get some. I'm probably going to buy Toty as well. He did very, very good. He went from 4k to 7k. So I'm going to go do that now. We're going to quickly rash invest, and you guys can see how it all works. Okay, so we're just going to buy these titties for 5.9k. We're not expecting to make too much. He's already very inflated just because of the pack that's still out for the forwards. So he will rise, and I'll expect him to go up to... We're going to get outbid in a minute. We'll say, sorry that you can't buy it. Somebody else will be on this. Do expect him to go to about 7, 7.5. Nothing crazy on the profit margins. Here we go. People starting to buy these up now as well. I'm not the only one. We're going to flick through a couple of pages so we can get to the end and beat some of the other people. So yeah, expect these to rise and rise and rise. Maybe by the time I get this video out, which is going to be in half an hour from now, they might already be at a really high rate. So in which case you might miss the boat. But do expect him to rise to around about 7, 7.5k, something like that. So it's a little bit of profit margin for us. Now I'm going to move on to another player. And I'm going to go into Gaia, I think. Not sure about left wings or right wings. But Gaia usually does very well. He went to 4.2k last time. Let's see how much we can get him for now. So he's already a bit too expensive. We're not going to make much profit margin on that. We're just going to have a quick look for left wings. Maximum rating, 83. Filter by rating. And then we filter by position. We go left back, left wing back, or we go left wing. We're going to go left wing this time. And then we order by price. And then we were looking for good chemistry. Click it again, you get the cheapest ones. And we're going to go Munayin 3.6k, and that is fine for us. Not going to go much higher than this because he only rose to 4.7. But you have to bear in mind that these cards, they would already, some of their suppliers have been taken from yesterday. So there is a chance, possible outside chance, that these rise to a higher point than they were yesterday. If we get it for 3.7 and sell them for 4.7, we will be looking at around about 700 coins profit per card, which isn't amazing, but it's not bad. These are just quick flips, and hopefully we should see them rise very, very quickly. And what you want to do with fodder, you don't want to pick too much up, and I've already gone into sell. The reason you don't want to pick too much up is because if you want to sell them, they all need to come at the same time, sort of thing. On another side, you don't want to pick too many up as well of one type as a counter argument, because if you do so, then you might end up flooding the market yourself single-handedly. So we're going to have a look at these sowls. Obviously, it's not exactly the most chem in the world, so you can get away with buying players that offer less chem, so you don't necessarily need sowl for this. And last but not least, we're going to pick some Oscars up for 2k. As I said, the chemistry isn't that crazy, so we can get away with probably buying these Oscars at 2k. And there's only going to be, what, 100 coins tax on it? So we're looking to sell them at around about 2.53. It's not going to be one of your main rises, but it's very low risk, this sort of play. So a couple of those cards were already up slightly, like 300, 400 coins, but really I expect them to just go higher and higher and higher. Of course, we do have the league-specific upgrades, which allows people to get fodder very easily and be useful for completing those SBCs. So we'll see how well we do. I think we're going to break even at worst, and anything above is going to be a bonus. Didn't go too crazy. Before we put like 1 million coins into fodder and we came out with about 200, 300k profit. This time I've only put a couple of 100k in it because I'm not so sure that they're going to rise as much as they did before. People were kind of expecting this to come out. So we'll just see, we'll test the water, see how it's affected today, and I'll go list these up in about an hour's time as you see them stop rising at about that point. Always sell when they stop rising, continue checking the market, having a look at their price, having a look at the max buy now price until they start to clear, and then you'll know when the best time to list yours up is. That's going to be it from me, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications. I'll be back tomorrow. We've also got sniping filter videos in the morning for you. So if sniping filters do interest you, you're on a low budget, you want to know exactly what to look for, what price, we have those for you. We already have, I think, 8 videos on the YouTube channel with other sniping filters. So we're going to add to that tomorrow, and hopefully they're helpful for you to make coins for Team of the Year for your upgrades. Good luck. Hope you pack something good. Have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever you get up to. Take care, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.